What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. And as expected, Deion Primetime Sanders, he's driving in top recruits to Colorado, right? To Colorado University. He's bringing them into Boulder, Colorado, and, building up his roster, right? And I always knew Prime could recruit kids. Absolutely. If it's anybody that can go into a living room and convince people's parents to let their kids come to him, it's Deion Primetime Sanders. You know why? I don't know. He has a gift of gab. He has a charisma that cannot be taught. It cannot be bought. None of the sort. Like, his charisma is just it's in him, right? And your mama watched him play. Your mama heard about Deion Primetime Sanders. Your grandmama did. Your auntie, all right? Your sister. Damn sure your daddy, your grandfather, your uncles. And they're going to be like, yeah, hell yeah, go ahead and play for Primetime. Everybody loved Prime growing up. So anyway, when I see him pulling in these recruits, I see black folks in the comment section saying Deion Sanders is turning Colorado into Chocolate U. He's turning Colorado into Chocolate University, meaning he going to make the university black with these type of faces, right? With this skin color. And I'll tell y'all, I'm sorry, that's the furthest thing from the truth. The only thing that's going to be chocolate in Boulder, Colorado, full of chocolate, is the football team, probably the basketball team, and the coaching staff on the football team. That's about it. That's it, right? I don't know. Deion bringing football recruits to the school is not going to drive black folks it's not going to bring black folks, non-student athletes. It's not going to bring black non-student athletes into the school. Black students, like regular students, they ain't gonna pile into their university because Deion Sanders there. It's not. They're not. Deion is not gonna. Him bringing in recruits is not gonna turn Boulder, Colorado, into Chocolate U. It's not gonna turn the Colorado into Chocolate U at all. You know the percentage, the black percentage, the black population in Boulder, Colorado, 1%. Deion might get it to 2 if he lucky. That's about it. No black kid is like, I'm going to Colorado because Deion Sanders is there. It's like even if it's 1 or 2 or a few of them, ain't no kids just going. Lining up to go to Colorado because Deion there. I'm talking about anybody that's not a student athlete. The football players, yeah, they lining up. The coaches, they gonna hire some black coaches because he took the head coach of my alma mater, Mississippi Valley State University. He took head coach Vincent Dancy there with him, right? And Coach Dancy is a great guy, great coach. So hey, he getting more money, more power to him. That's dope, brother. But to think he's turning it into Chocolate U, hell no. Because if that's the case, all the other programs all the other Power 5 programs would be considered Chocolate U too. Because their teams are made up of predominantly black kids as well. We make up the majority of the sport in football. It's not even close. So Alabama got a ton of chocolate kids on the team. Florida State, Ohio State, so on and so forth. There's a lot of LSU, a lot of chocolate boys running around on that field. But it damn sure ain't no Chocolate U. I don't care how much swagger and charisma Deion Sanders got. He is not going to convince black kids in the inner city of Chicago to go line up to go to Colorado because he there. Like regular students. It's not happening. And so I don't want y'all, black people are so excited that Deion is at Colorado. They think he going to turn water into wine. Grape juice into wine. Gatorade into damn wine. And look, he's going to change the football program around. That's it. Nobody in any other school I want to go to Colorado now because Deion there. I want to be a student at Colorado. Hell no, we know Deion might leave after a good 2 or 3 years anyway to go to a bigger job with more money, even more resources. And then it's like, bro, kids ain't going there just because Deion there. Nah, he not going to turn. It's black population, 1% in Boulder, Colorado. That ain't happening, Captain. He ain't turning, that ain't no. Chocolate U. And only way he can have a school where it's Chocolate U is if he would have been in the state of the HBCU. That's the only way the school would have been Chocolate U if he stayed at a HBCU. That's it. He can't. People talking about some. He gonna turn Colorado into an HBCU. Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. It's not happening. It's not happening. He ain't turning no Colorado into no HBCU. Hell no. Look at I'm telling y'all, they ain't got the swagger and the flair that the HBCUs got. Look at the crowd and audiences. Come on, man. It ain't gonna be the same thing like it was in Jackson. Now, again, he can still win games, bring top recruits in. He gonna have more resources, so on and so forth. Got more paper to spend and more money to throw out and all of that. Yeah, for damn sure. He can get his staff paid good. For damn sure, that's dope. But it ain't turning into an HBCU. What? First of all, the band ain't got shit on the Sonic Boom there. I know that for a fact that I ain't even seen the band. Student body can't swag surf like they do at Jackson State and all the other HBCUs around America. Student body ain't got that flair and that sauce that the HBCU kids got. Nah, brother, that's with us. That swagger and sauce is with us, and it can't be duplicated and replicated it can't. Not with a non-black crowd. It can't do that. Not saying that the fans aren't going to be passionate and supporting. They're passionate. They're going to support Prime all the way through and through. But the flair and the same sauce, nah, bro. That can't be. It cannot be duplicated. That can only be found at the HBCU. It's unique to the HBCU. So he ain't turning Colorado into no HBCU. Hell no. I seen a video of him in a coaches meeting. Excuse me. I seen I'm a little under the weather. He was in like a coaches meeting, right? And they playing Deion trying to dance and have fun. And some of the other coaches, because you know, he got some non-black coaches over there with him. They looking like, man, what the hell is Deion doing? What is this? Oh, okay. All right, Prime. Yeah. Do your dance, buddy. It's not the same thing. It's not. So turning into an HBCU, y'all have lost y'all damn mind. Y'all think Prime can, I'm telling y'all, step to walk on water. I'm knocking over gifts. Y'all think Prime can walk on water now. Because it would be a miracle if he turned that to an HBCU. But it ain't happening. I can tell you that right now. HBCU. Do you know what an HBCU student body look like? You know come on, no. Hell no. That's why I said, when Prime was talking about he going somewhere else and has crime-free and all this and all of that, brother, and I'm going to be real, I'm praying for some of them boys. He better hope that some of them residents in Boulder, Colorado recognize all them boys that's on the football team and recognize that they on the football team. Because the moment some of them in that town that a lot of people say is racist and they try to hide racism by presenting a liberal front, if the moment they don't know that some of them black kids play for the football team, it might be some trouble. And I hope it's not. Knock on wood. I'm hoping it is not. Let me knock on some. Knock on wood. I hope them black brothers, they stay cool and stay, nothing crazy happens. I don't want that to happen to them black kids at all. I'm not praying and wishing for it. But I'm just saying, how much is not going to be an HBCU? First of all, majority of HBCUs are in black towns. Like locations where it's a majority black population. That's not there. Again, the band got a different flair. The band ain't going to be like the Sonic Boom. We know that. The crowd ain't going to be like the Jackson State fan base. We know that. And black kids is not just going to be walking through the campus far and wide. They're not going to be plentiful. Excuse me. They're not going to be plentiful walking through the campus. You're going to have to search far and wide and high and low for black students still at Colorado, even when Prime get there. Because black folks in Boulder, Colorado is like finding two needles in a haystack. You ain't going to, it's very, 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 very hard to do. And I know, we believe everybody believe in Coach Prime. That's dope. But nah, brother. I don't want black folks to think it's going to be some shit it's not. And I know it's not. He ain't going to be in there just bringing in all these, we going to have black faces all around the campus now. Because Prime here. Black folks from Chicago just go line up in Colorado. Black folks from Florida are gonna line up in Colorado. Black folks from California are gonna line up to just be regular students at Colorado. Black folks from Georgia, Louisiana, Detroit, from Michigan. No, it's not happening. He gonna get the black recruits. And that's just gonna make him like every other program around at the Power 5 schools, except one thing. They got primetime Deion Sanders. But he ain't gonna change the student body life. He's just gonna change his program. Black folks ain't gonna just be walking through the campus and we just gonna be we gonna be there. We made it. Hell no. And people that's saying that, I think, are people who probably aren't privy to the environment that the HBCU is and what it brings and what a HBCU campus embodies. It's completely different from Boulder, Colorado, from what they got going on in Colorado. Not trying to stunt like to say that I'm not saying that what they have going on in Boulder, Colorado is bad at all. I'm just telling you it's not an HBCU. The only way he could have had Chocolate U is to stay at the HBCUs. That's the only way. You can't make Chocolate U at a predominantly white institution with a population of black people is 1%. You can't do that. And if you can do that, brother, you are the ultimate Messiah. I know something you could do that. I know something. But until then, I know what I know. And I know Prime ain't no damn Jesus Christ. I know that. So yeah, he making turns from Gatorade into some, what they call it, Stella Rose. He making turn it into that. You feel me? But he ain't turning it into some Supreme wine. Hell no. He ain't turning it into Pinot Grigio. We know that. So, now get off. Now, matter of fact, he ain't turning Gatorade into Kool-Aid. He ain't turning it into wine at all because that's what the Messiah can do. Peace.